Good morning, social workers, and welcome. My name is Patricia Baglione, and I'm from Arizona State University. As part of our participation in asynchronous group social work, I'd like to present group imagery and music for the treatment of victims of childhood bullying. As social workers, we understand that childhood bullying doesn't end when school does. It lingers, shaping adult lives and reducing social connections through symptoms of anxiety, depression, and fractured self-worth. Studies show that over 30% of children report being bullied, and the emotional consequences often remain buried and unresolved. The very nature of bullying reinforces that it's not safe to be oneself or express any form of emotional response. That's where we come in. Group Imagery and Music, Group MI, is a trauma-informed creative intervention that leverages guided visualization and the expressive power of music to help adults process these long-buried wounds. In a safe, structured environment, group participants reconnect with their inner resilience, reframe painful memories, and begin to restore their sense of self. Group MI empowers us as clinicians to meet clients where words may fail, offering healing through sound, imagery, and community. This method is more than therapeutic, it's transformative. Social workers can utilize this tool to facilitate healing through this holistic, individualized, and impactful treatment approach. As pointed out before, childhood bullying doesn't end on the playground. Adults who've been impacted by this trauma present with challenges in all forms of interpersonal relationships. Anxiety, depression, and other trauma-based behavioral health symptoms may prevent individuals from pursuing and achieving their goals, which may also lead to social isolation and maladaptive behaviors. As a result, the individual support systems weaken, making them vulnerable to financial challenges and pushing them below the poverty line, resulting in housing insecurity and homelessness. Community systems, including shelters, are often overcrowded and may turn away individuals with behavioral health concerns. In the Mojave Desert, during the summer months, due to extreme temperatures, the lack of proper housing can lead to dire consequences, including death. An additional impact on the community is costly cleanup fees when tenants pass away unnoticed. These expenses may be passed on to future renters as higher rent. Also impacted may be older adults who rely on the rent fees for retirement income, in which case these expenses can be financially devastating. As social workers, we have the diverse set of skills to facilitate these groups and reach out to those who might otherwise fall through the cracks. Group MI isn't just about therapy, it's about restoring dignity, building resilience, and creating a healthier, more connected community. As social workers, we're always seeking effective, creative interventions that speak to the complexity of trauma, and Group MI offers just that. This approach blends guided visualization with the expressive power of music to help individuals safely explore and process emotional pain. In practice, participants are guided through visual prompts while listening to carefully selected music, allowing them to access and reframe painful memories, reduce stress, and foster empowerment. Because music bypasses the need for verbal expression, this method is especially impactful for clients who struggle to articulate their feelings. Research conclusions prove that group settings create a sense of shared experience and increased mutual support. The group experience supports a powerful trauma-informed model that not only enhances emotional regulation, but also promotes resilience, healing, and deeper interpersonal connections. This mode of intervention is one rooted in empathy, and that's what makes it so aligned with the core values of our field. In group therapy, scaling is a simple yet powerful tool to evaluate participant progress. At the start and end of each session, Members rate their emotional state or specific outcomes, such as anxiety levels or sense of connection, on a scale of 0 to 10. Over time, these self-reported scores help track patterns of growth, highlight areas needing more support, and give both facilitators and participants a clear visual sense of progress. It's an empowering way to measure change and guide the direction of the group. Processing the experience in group therapy is where real transformation begins. After activities like guided imagery or music, participants are invited to share what came up for them emotionally or physically. This step helps them make meaning of their experience, gaining insight, and feel validated by the group. It also fosters connection, as others often relate to similar feelings. Processing turns an internal moment into a shared one, building trust, deepening self-awareness, and reinforcing the healing power of community. As a result of community engagement, we as social workers can directly observe how healing individual trauma results in a stronger community overall. When adults impacted by childhood bullying are given space to process their pain through group interventions like Group MI, they have the opportunity to establish greater emotional resilience and social connection. The outcomes of these inner changes can be observed by outer actions, such as a group participant's ability to engage more positively in their families, workplaces, and communities. The result? Aside from improved self-advocacy and the ability to advocate for others, there may be a decreased reliance on crisis-based services, reduced strain on social systems, and more stable, empowered individuals. This kind of proactive trauma-informed care not only benefits participants, it uplifts the communities we serve by fostering a culture of empathy, inclusion, and mutual support. As social workers, we play a critical role in making that transformation possible. In closing, I would like to take a moment and reflect that with the treatment outlined in this group, we can help shift the reality of our clients from victims of childhood bullying and replace it with survivors of childhood bullying. Thank you.